Hello, I am back. Again. I know y'all didn't miss me. I know no one asked for this video, but this will definitely be my last unpopular K-pop opinions video. My last one got way too much criticism, so I will try my best to be cautious in this one. One of y'all said I don't know how to form sentences. I'm sorry, I can't help that. I have the grammar of a 10-year-old. Also, people have begun to complain about the robot voice. Just deal with it. I'm extremely insecure of my voice, so the British male Siri voice it is. Also, it's really funny, lol. Let's get right into it. Number 1. Twice should be more versatile with their music. This is solely based on my opinion. I'm not saying they need to change their concept, but I would like to see them experiment a bit with their music. I know it's not completely up to them, but it's a change that I think would be interesting to see. This is probably just how I hear it, but I feel like their songs don't usually have any duality. When I say this, I am excluding their title tracks. Their tracks on their albums, in my perspective, always have the same type of vibe or instrumental style. I want to see more duality. For example, if you compare Knock Knock to Breakthrough, this is what I want to see more in their albums. I kid you not, I keep thinking Turtle and Missing You are the same song, for some weird reason. I think what I am trying to get across is that I just want to see some more songs like Breakthrough in the future. I think Fancy You was one step out the door, so I can't wait to see what's next for them. Number 2. Groups wouldn't be popular without a visual. I don't know if this is unpopular necessarily, but I like to think this is true. When you think about some groups, there is always that one popular visual. For example, Chewy. Not going to lie, without Chewy, Twice wouldn't be as popular as they are now. Chewy is very talented. I've talked about it before, but she got her position in Twice through votes, and a lot of people voted for her because of her looks. I know that's very sad, and it's not in the sense like, oh, this group wouldn't be this group without a certain member. It's like because a member is attractive and quote unquote fits Korea's beauty standards, that draws a lot of fans. So to the people who say visual is a dumb position, I don't think it's dumb. Whether you like it or not, looks matter to people in Korea. It's definitely reasonable because a popular visual is going to play a part in keeping the group in place and popular. Number 3. Red Velvet are one of the only musically interesting groups in K-pop right now. There's probably some other groups who you guys can think of. You can leave them below, but I just want to talk about how unique Red Velvet is. Not only is their concept very interesting and versatile, but their music is also very experimental and non-generic. They have so much duality in their discography, and I think an important factor for an artist is to not be repetitive, but have a lot of your songs differ from the other. It really gives your listeners a wide variety of style and something interesting and new. Stream the Reveille Festival Day 1 for Clear Skin. Number 4. Blackpink do have chemistry and personality. Now this probably isn't unpopular in a sense. I mean, all Blinks know how close the girls are. But I've seen people outside of the fandom say they don't have any group chemistry or personality. Like, bitch, where? I don't fucking see it. Just like with Red Velvet, I don't think you'll actually look into them before assuming they have no chemistry. If you watch Blackpink House, you will really see how close the girls are, and how much they all mean to each other. Not only that, but watching it you see more into their private life and personality. They are all such sweet, goofy, and cute girls. I'm starting to think you'll just say that to hate on them. Number 5. Violeta is disappointing. I don't know if this is unpopular. I'm not like familiar with people who talk about iZone a lot, but Violeta was such a letdown. I don't know what their mindset was, but Violeta and La Vie en Rose are literally the same song. Both songs got boring really quick. I just wish they would have gone differently, especially with the structure. Number 6. Don't praise JYP for giving Mina a break. Okay, so when I say this, I'm not saying it's a bad thing he did. Mina deserves this break, and it's good she is going for treatment. We never know what idols go through, So I really hope she takes her time and feels better. But I don't think we should jump on a wagon and say he's the best company or some shit. Did y'all literally see how much stress Twice went through this past year? The girls were so obviously drained and overworked and he turned a blind eye to them. Jong Yeon crying on Twice TV. The girls looking incredibly exhausted during rehearsals. etc. And it took him Mina's mental health to get this bad that she can't even go on tour to finally care. We all know JYP is working on making sure his idols and staff are in a good state of mind. And obviously I'll give him that. But turning a blind eye to it, and overworking then is not okay. The girls literally begged for breaks. I can't believe this. In conclusion, fuck JYP. Number 7. Colors is Loona's best song. And that's on fucking period. The way Colors misconstructed and redefined what it means to convey the concupiscent animalistic clearance, showing us that idiosyncrasies are ebulliently inevitable while quantifying the superiority of being the best song in K-pop. Number 8. Ryujin isn't suited for center. Honestly, before someone mentioned it, I thought Yeji was center. Like, Ryujin is talented and pretty, but she doesn't have that type of center stage presence, if that makes sense. I think JYP probably gave her the position because of her popularity or since she got number 1 ranking in Mix 9. But I don't think she has that aura. I think Yeji should have gotten that position instead. I think Yeji's stage presence is very evident in live performances. And when she is the center in choreography, she stands out the most. And has such great charisma and personality. And I feel like Ryujin lacks that. Nothing against Ryujin though. Love her. Number 9. Somi wouldn't have fit in ITZY. Since we are on the topic of ITZY, I thought I should bring this up. A lot of people say she would have fit better in ITZY, but personally I don't think so. I don't think she would have outshined the other members even if she was in the group. I don't think the type of concept ITZY has wouldn't suit Somi very much. If you compare it to Birthday, I really don't think Somi would suit that type of girl crush concept. The type of upbeat and fun concept she went for in Birthday suited her so well because it was of her choice. I can't see Somi doing girl crush, but I do think Somi would have been better off in a group. But yet it is her choice, not mine. Number 10. I don't purchase K-pop albums for the photos. I said this in my last video, but y'all told me I'm the only person you know who buys it for the CDs only. So I will say it again. I don't buy K-pop albums for the fucking photos. In my opinion, clearly, I don't see the point in photos. Why do that when I can just find those photos online and save them to my camera roll? Like I said before, it just makes the album more expensive and less worth the money. I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to collect CDs to listen to, not a book of photos. Number 11. Girl crush concepts and peak feminism. Is this controversial? I don't even know if this is an opinion, but I want to talk about it. This is specifically in response to this one article. Literally imagine thinking girl crush equals being empowered, because that couldn't be me. There is nothing wrong with cute concepts whatsoever. Cute concepts can represent feminism too. The fact that some white guy decided girl groups with girl crush concepts are redefining the expectations of womanhood in South Korea is beyond me. I'm not saying girl crush concepts can't represent feminism, it's just that this journalist thinks cute concepts can't either. In fact, this article stated Twice and IZ*ONE are conventional. Like, what the fuck, sir? The expectation of what femininity should look like is incorrect. Girl crush isn't superior to cute concepts. They are just concepts, like it ain't that deep. In conclusion, aesthetics don't equal actual independence. Number 12. I didn't deserve better. I'm not saying this in a mean way, I promise. But though I think the concept of a temporary group is stupid, The members had their companies to go back to. They went away for a while, but it was always the plan to go back to their company and debut in a group there. So I don't see why we should be upset about it. You knew they were temporary, so why did you get yourself attached in the first place? All of them have moved on, but for some reason you won't support them in their new groups unless it's IOI. It's sad that iZone is going to disband in a couple years, but they do have to go back to their companies and debut with a new group. It's all in the contract anyway, so let's just move on. Number 13. If you aren't of said culture, you have no say on culture appropriation. See, I'm tired of going on Twitter and seeing white people getting angry over an idol do something or wear something that may be offensive to another culture. For example, if an idol wears box braids, that is cultural appropriation, period. But if you're not of said culture or race, you don't have a say on whether it's offensive or not, because you'll never face the oppression that they do. There's no excuse for you whatsoever. Some people of said culture may or may not be offended, but they are allowed to be offended. Just because your friends of said culture aren't offended doesn't mean others of said culture can't be. So if an idol does something considered cultural appropriation, then shut the fuck up and mind your own business, because it is not your culture in question. Just say you're using it as an excuse to cancel someone and go. Everyone has their own views, but I think cultural appropriation is real and we should all educate ourselves on it. Thank you very much. Number 14. Chewie is an underrated dancer. Look, I'm not going to lie and say she didn't lack in vocals and dancing during 16. Because she did. But since then she has improved drastically and is continuously trying her best to improve herself. I'm not saying she's the best dancer ever or anything, but I feel like people undermine her skills. I'm no professional dancer, but in my opinion, Chewie's dancing and stage presence has always stood out to me, and to be honest, I want other people to acknowledge that. I think she's a very sharp dancer with great persistence. I think people constantly underlook her talents, and only pay attention to her looks. She mentioned during 16 that she wants people to compliment her on her talents rather than her looks. So Chewie, this one is for you. Number 15. Big Hit is trying to recreate BTS's success. I feel like it's very obvious. The fact that TXT have made their debut in America and are already on a tour is just enough proof to support this claim. They haven't even had a comeback yet, but they're on a tour? That's crazy. I feel like by doing so it seems like Big Hit wants to recreate the success BTS have with TXT. They are clearly rushing everything and I feel really bad for the boys. Big Hit needs to learn what a break means. So basically those are all the opinions I have left. I tried a new editing style, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and leave your thoughts and unpopular opinions in the comment section. Have a good day and stay hydrated.